Welcome, another quick video. This one will be doing some maintenance work on my wife's 2019 EcoBoost Premium. Should be over there somewhere. And yeah, so we'll be doing spark plugs, air filter. We bought the car used about 3 or 4 months ago with about 40,000 miles on it. And I have no idea the maintenance history, so I'm guessing the spark plugs in there are still the OEM ones, have not been changed. Unknown on the air filter as well. So I figured I'd knock both these out real quick. On this car, it's a pretty simple process, and I went with the Ruthenium plugs from TunePlus. They come pre-gapped from them, I guess using some kind of mystical gapping process that's supposed to be better than ever. And so only a couple dollars more, so I grabbed these. I grabbed the air filter from Green Filters. I'd like to go with them. Never had really issues with them. I'm gonna do the air filter first, followed by the spark plugs. And with the air filter, I believe it's just 2 clips, snip, snap, done. Pretty simple. Spark plugs are also very easy. You got to remove the top cover and pull the coil packs, and then you go ahead and get these swapped out. Big thing with these, they say, is I believe 13 pounds of torque when you put the new ones in, and to not put any kind of anti-seize or dielectric grease on these. So that's a big thing. Don't put those in there, and we'll go ahead and head over to the car. Here we are over at the car. Got the air box here. Clip over here. Clip right here. They just snap back. And the whole air box just lifts up. Old one, actually not too bad. And I have the green filter here. It's much thinner than the OEM filter. I guess because it's supposedly better. We'll see. And same way you took them out, lift up. Make sure you pull out any leaves or debris that may have gotten in the box. And then you want to place it back in how you remove the old one, pretty much like this. Lays into place. Box it back down. Gotta make sure you hook it under these snaps here, and then it can lay down, and you can get the old snaps on. Boom, done. Takes about 30 seconds. All right, now we're over to the spark plugs. I believe it's 10 millimeter on 2 of these bolts or nuts, and then 8 millimeter here and here. So I guess we'll find out. And the cover should come off. There we go. And we have our 4 coil packs. And you want to make sure you remove the plugs first. So slide back on this little snap piece. And then the connector should be able to be pushed down and pop off. So slide back, push down, pop off. I believe they did change that style. I don't know, sometime maybe in 2018, 2019 model. And then of course you got these cable tie down pieces that are going to be on these screw heads here. 2 of these. Okay. And I believe these are 8 millimeters as well. And there's going to be 1 for each coil pack. And then coil pack should pop off the spark plugs. make sure you take a look at them and note that if anything's damaged or anything like that. But this is still a relatively newish car, so I don't expect anything to be too bad. And then of course your 4 spark plugs down there. I believe it's a 5/8. If you have a spark plug socket, use that. If not, you can use a traditional socket, and then maybe some long needle nose pliers to fish out the plug once it's unbolted. And don't lose your sight. And the car forces a lot. So I'm driving on it, and before I do the spark plug, make things more fun for me. There we go. And once everything's loosened down, go ahead and remove the spark plugs. And there we have them. 4 spark plugs removed. And to see kind of the condition here. Not horrible, but not definitely not the greatest. And comparison to the new one. So go ahead and get these new ones in there. Once again, no dielectric grease or anti-seize for these. And just be careful when you start threading these in. Do not cross thread anything, and don't put them down super tight or anything. Just give them a nice hand tight to start. Still not tightening them up very much, just kind of getting them roughly in place. So it's a little bit tight now, but not putting any significant force into it. And we'll go ahead and grab the torque wrench. All All right, got the torque wrench set it to 13 foot-pounds. And we'll go ahead and get these spark plugs torqued up. There we go. All right, the spark plugs are torqued in place. I'm gonna go ahead and reinstall the coil packs. Pretty much the exact way that you removed them. I'm gonna give them a quick wipe down here, nothing super fancy. Make sure they do snap into place. And once they've snapped into place, go ahead and reinstall your 4 bolts. And just be sure not to go too crazy on tightening so you don't break the plastic. Go ahead and reinstall the cable snaps here and then plug it back your coil packs. Snaps in, and then you want to pop the hold piece back into place. So. Make sure everything's nice and tight, and go ahead and reinstall the engine cover. There's 2 stud screws, ideally 2 nuts. Blue nuts are thin over here. And on the front driver's side quarter and the rear nuts. Finally tightened up. All right, that's all tightened up. I'll get all these tools off here. And I'm gonna go ahead and start it up and see if it starts up fine. And there we go. Here's the old spark plugs, if it zooms or not. Not in horrible shape or anything. Knocked out the air filter and the spark plugs, thankfully, on the EcoBoost. It's a pretty simple process. It took me much longer to do spark plugs on the Explorer, since I have to pull out both front wheels off, fender liner, the whole deal. The good thing about the EcoBoost is it's boom, engine cover, and you're right there. So anyways, that's it, and stay tuned for some more videos. Hopefully, next will be the radar detector for my ZL1, and then the exhaust, maybe. Peace.